Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Walk the Dogcast, episode 47, the big 47. If you know, you know.
The big 4-7. I
Yeah,
don't I don't know if anyone's ever said those words.
I'm sure that they have.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. You ever think about like you hear or read a sentence and you're like, that's probably the first time that that's been those string of words have been put together in that way.
Mm.
It
No,
might just be a
sometimes
me thing because I see some pretty, cooked content on the internet, but
I would say sometimes when my kids say something, but I can't think
yeah,
of, I don't know what road you're even going down.
that's fair. It's nothing appropriate to say out loud. And not that I have like an example, but it would be
Yeah.
way out in left field.
Yeah, but I'm sure somebody has said the big 47.
Yeah. Well, it's not usually a number that is preceded by the big. Like it's kind of usually that's like more round numbers, like the big 40, the big
No,
50, the
I'm
big
I'm
45.
specifically saying 47, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Do you just wait until your 47th birthday? I'm gonna put a reminder in my phone calendar that tells me in whatever 12 years when the AI chip is embedded into my brain, I'll already have that calendar notification and it's gonna be like, text Jake, happy big 4-7.
but I don't think you'd text me. You would just zap that thought across.
Yeah, I'll
But it's
neural
not going
link
to work.
it
I'm
to
not getting
you.
the chip. You getting the chip?
No.
All right, so it's not going to work.
I've seen
Neither of us are getting the chip.
Spider-Man 2.
Do you see that guy that got the first guy that got Neuralink?
No, what happened to him? Did he die?
No, he's like the happiest guy alive.
What? So, okay, you get a lobotomy and you're a happy guy.
It's pretty wild to see the way he uses a computer and whatnot from being
No, I
paralyzed.
haven't. I didn't know that it was like actually a thing that they were legitimately going to be doing anytime soon. I'll
Yeah,
have to
because
look
I
it up.
think it was just his like 1 or 2 year anniversary. And like his story was, if something bad happens, I still help the research for somebody else. If something good happens, then I still helped it for somebody
Yeah.
else. That was the way he went looking into it, like getting it done. But
hmm
hmm yeah, he got the chip. But I'm not getting the scan for the grocery store or nothing in my arm. Or I'm not taking my phone into the grocery store.
You don't take your phone in the grocery store?
Not if they're gonna make me whatever, like scan me when I go in and it goes straight to
Oh,
my phone.
yeah.
Um, you have something today. I don't have nothing today.
Well, first, so I went to join this and I don't know if you saw, but I popped in for like a millisecond and then my
Mhm.
Zoom quit. So I'm like, okay, that was weird. Let me rejoin. Click the link, nothing happened. And it's just sitting there on like the Zoom home screen. Click the link again.
Hmm.
Computer crashed. Little frowny face message from Microsoft like, we're sorry, an unexpected error occurred. That little frowny face, like semicolon parentheses that Microsoft will pop up when your thing
Yeah.
crashes is got to be
Just
one of the biggest slaps in the face.
triggers you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought you were gonna go the route of it knew what you were gonna talk about and
Oh yeah.
you got
No, it
shut
could
down.
be because I did
Um,
text you and say I got the proof.
I was
And
gonna
then
ask
all of a
you
sudden,
before we get into yours.
dude, I had it on my screen.
And it's
It's
gone?
gone now.
Yeah, see, so I was gonna ask, do you still have lead paint on your walls? Your Wi-Fi's not getting through?
I lined my house with aluminum foil. I was gonna
Well,
say tin foil, but then I realized that I'm not 70 years old.
so before we pop into yours, the conspiracy that they got rid of lead paint not because of the health concerns, but because of the frequencies it blocks.
What?
So like surveillance and getting wireless cellular into your
Is that
homes.
a widely believed theory
I mean,
that
I don't
that's
think
why
it's
you get that?
widely believed, but it makes you think. That's another one for a different show. I don't remember a whole lot on that one, but it was what if the lead paint wasn't just removed because of health concerns, but it was because of that lead paint provides you security blanket from these different types of technology.
Is that something that you came up with or you had
No,
seen discussed?
no, I saw it discussed. I'm not smart enough to come up with my own theories.
I think that they got rid of it and they don't want us eating it because it tastes good and they want it all for themselves. The lead paint chips.
Maybe.
Same with asbestos.
I haven't looked into the asbestos at all. I don't understand what that was used for or what the actual issues are if you use it or
So, yeah, I
move it.
mean, I don't know. I don't know a ton about it, but um,
We don't know anything about it. We're just talking about ideas here. The
yeah.
thought. So what's yours?
Oh, so I looked into more on this whole price fixing conspiracy.
Okay, we got some actual full
And
coherent
dude,
thoughts
it's
now.
real. And there have been actual like occurrences and then they got found out and actions had to be taken. Um, so I came across like a few different examples and then I specifically started looking into the two that we talked about last time, like oil prices and smartphones,
Okay.
because one of the original examples I came across was TV screens. I guess like Samsung and LG and a couple of the other big ones in like the early 2000s. Like I want to say that the number 2006 stood out to me as either when it started or when it ended.
And then
They
Vizio
were all
broke it up.
yeah, they were all colluding on the prices of these like LCD, LED,
The panel.
um, yeah, the panels for their TVs so that they could all just raise the prices.
Uh-huh.
And that's why like TVs went up in price.
Okay,
And
but so how did they prove it? So like an email or they didn't take down the server?
I don't remember, but then so like it got found out and like legal action happened and yeah, isn't that crazy?
So did this get popped out because Vizio came out and was dropping TVs for less?
Probably.
Which Vizio is not really like they're not really cheaper than everybody's like super cheap now. But I feel like when Vizio popped up, they were multiple $100 cheaper for the same size TV. And maybe this is when the price fixing came out because another brand came out and
Okay, so yeah, from 1999 to 2006, um, there was a conspiracy to coordinate the prices of LCD TVs. And then in 2010, there was like a big like class action lawsuit settlement for anybody who had bought these TVs that were artificially um, inflated pricing.
Mhm.
And it was LG, Samsung, Hitachi, Toshiba, and Sharp TVs. That's crazy.
This was the downfall of Toshiba and Sharp. They're barely out
Yeah,
there anymore. So, but so the only way that you could get this class action lawsuit is there was proof that they agreed to collude, right?
yeah.
Because otherwise it's free market, you can price it whatever you want. But when you work with other manufacturers to create a price floor, that's where the issue comes
1.1
in.
billion settlement. Probably dropping the bucket to them though.
Well, I think that future earnings was more of the issue than that settlement.
So Samsung was granted immunity by the Department of Justice in exchange for cooperation and evidence of the price fixing.
So Samsung gave over the
Samsung,
voice
we're at it.
recording,
Oh my God.
man, instead of
The
paying that little cut.
snitches.
And now look, that Samsung's one of the biggest TVs, if not the biggest.
Yeah. Speaking of that, dude, those frame TVs or whatever they call them, those are sick. The
I don't know what you're talking about.
Samsung, it's like made to look like art hanging on your wall. And it has like you can get different frames for it. And it's got like anti-glare specific finish.
Are
And
you putting
people will put it,
photos on it, or are you putting?
well, so it's a TV, but then you can set it to like cycle through photos when it's like off or in standby mode.
Okay.
So like this painting behind me, that could be just like a TV that like, is showing a different photo.
Hmm.
My old boss had one, and it would be like behind him on the wall, and it was cool. Like during meetings, it would just be like a different painting every day. And I'm like, first time I joined, I'm like, you really have like a Monet painting hanging behind you right now?
It's a knockoff.
And he's
It's
like,
actually
no,
just a picture of
that's
it.
the yeah,
Picture of a picture.
yeah.
Welcome to the podcast, Matt.
Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah, good morning, sleepyhead.
I overslept. Yeah, I apologize.
Um, Phil's getting into his price fixing conspiracy. We just covered the proof and the TV aspect,
I blew
where
it wide open, Matt. I blew the case open.
I see something that I need right off the bat, and I'll be sending payment. It's the second we get off this podcast.
mustaches are free. You just got to man up.
No,
Mustache rides are free, Matt.
I'm talking about that lid on your head, buddy.
Mm. You know how things work here. I got to get
20
into the IT department, see if they can get it on the website. It's a long process.
$27 in your friends and family account.
Mm-mm. Close.
But close
He said
32.
he said he'll settle for a of you, picture of you in the nude, Matt,
I
for the
gotta get my
G2
lighting
calendar.
fixed for the mornings, bro. I'm way too light. I look like a ghost right now, dog.
What do you have? What's your light source in
Oh,
front
here,
of you?
yes.
One light in one room. Yeah.
I'm a one light sourcer too,
Jake
I
got
have
me a
two
light
lights.
early.
Like
And
one is above me there. I don't turn that light on because it's too
and it's
bright.
behind you. Yeah, lighting is a real pain indoors if you don't have like a legitimate light. Um,
And then I have above me here, I have like a big Edison bulb.
nice. Sorry I overslept for real. I love y'all.
you
I was
didn't have to
up
say
and
anything. You just pop in and roll.
I was up and then my wife acted like she was going back to sleep and I was like, shit, you ain't sleeping without me. We ain't going you ain't having a good time without me.
Don't
So
blame this on your wife, dude. If
do
you
what?
overslept, just say you overslept. You don't have to blame it on your wife.
Oh, I did. I mean, no, I was up at 5 talking to Cliff, and then I went back to bed. So
Well, I'm
Hmm.
sure Cliff enjoyed that. Usually around 5, he's like in there talking to himself.
dude, absolutely. Usually it's just Cliff by itself in general. This morning it was me and Cliff.
3 to 6 in the G2 Discord is the Cliff hour.
Hey, huge milestone. We hit 1,000.
Dude, that's
1,000 people
huge.
in the cord.
That's
A,
crazy. Yeah.
a
So I
thousand cool
think
kids.
Discord has just about surpassed finally the old G2 Nation Facebook page.
Oh wow.
Actually, I
The
think that
old
might be
one.
like 1,500 now, but you post something on G2 Nation Facebook and they show it to six people.
Really? Well, see, I think I've been starting to get notifications better on there. I've
Yeah,
changed my
Fox has been
notifications.
getting after it, posting his EDCs. So I
Yes.
think I didn't spark. I think
Barking.
the AI sparked Fox because there's this little AI guru and it posts like stupid questions. So I let one of them through. I approved one, and then people are like, get this AI crap out of here. But anyways, here's the answer to the question. Uh,
Right.
it's just like a
Well,
conversation
so
starter.
what you need to do is like those those questions come to you for approval. You just post what it says.
Well, oh yeah, I should, but almost one comes every day, but they're all so bad. I don't post
Yeah. I see that in other groups that I'm in. It's like
Yeah,
Just
like
it's
it's not
not.
even like close to relevant. Like I understand the process. They want to keep people on there and engaged, but the questions aren't there yet. Um, and that makes me think over on the throwers subreddit, are those actually just bots with the terrible questions?
I don't know.
They
I
might
haven't been
be.
on the subreddit, but I thought you were gonna say the regular Facebook BST.
No, no, I was just gonna say, are those like the constant question of my bearings broke or which $10 magic yo-yo should I get is like a bot.
It could be.
Mm. Those hats
Um,
aren't bots, guys. We need those on the store, don't we?
I need a I need a beanie.
should I get? I have a hard time getting the beanies. I do need because I want one. So most of the merch comes down to the fact, do I want one? Um, Merch is
I
not
want
a
an
big
embroidered beanie.
sales item. So if I want one, that's when I usually make them.
Okay,
We need embroidered G2 Carhartt beanies.
bro.
I don't know if I want to get the Carhartt, but have you, Matt, do you have an ATC beanie? Those babies are thick. So
I
those
have
are
a
the same
G2
brand. This
beanie.
Range is the brand of these hats and those ATC beanies. That's
Get
probably what I get for the
those.
G2 beanies. Um, very nice, high quality,
I have a G2
USA.
beanie. It was it
I'm wearing a
from last year, last November or December's Patreon shipment.
Yeah, last year I did send a beanie. You're right. Um,
I got a blue one and I got two colors.
I'm wearing a Columbia
Blue and
hat right now.
brown.
This bad
They're price
boy,
fixing
pardon
on
my
Columbia.
French,
Ew,
oil
dude.
line, dude.
Well, yeah,
Blocking
you know
those
what that's doing to
waves.
your skin?
Yeah, blocking it from the waves.
It's also rubbing on your skin. You can't win.
That's funny.
No, but that like reflective lining on the inside is pretty clutch.
You want a
Um,
Carhartt so you'll stay warm. Is that really what you, is that what you're wanting?
Me? Yeah,
Yeah.
and I got various Carhartt gear, and
Hmm.
it is very warm. My favorite hoodie that I own is like a heavy duty Carhartt hoodie that I've had for I don't know, probably 5 years now, and I wear it. It's it's been through it.
Dude, my G2 Carhartt hoodie is probably the best, my best hoodie I have. It's nice. I wear it
Dude,
all the
they're
time.
nice. Is it one of those thick ones?
It's super thick. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, those ones are clutch. But my issue with mine is that the head hole is like a little bit smaller than other hoodies that I have. So I have to
Right.
take my glasses off to to pull it on. Otherwise, it's like
Do you have the same problem as my wife and you just got a big ass skull, bro?
I
Do you
don't
have a
think
big old
so.
head?
Because like if I was to wear a hat, I wouldn't be a big hat size.
Oh, like where would you be? Like a 7 3/4? No, that'd be huge, wouldn't it?
That's
I
bigger
have
than
no
me. So
idea.
I'm 7'5", baby. That's why I say the hats usually fit up to 8. And if you have a bigger than a 8 dome, like I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry,
Like
Cliff.
what is the number?
If you would
Is
go
it
to Lids and get a fitted hat,
diameter?
yeah. No, I don't know. Because it's yeah, it definitely is diameter.
Mm.
But like so your head is not a circle, it's an oval. So is it front to back or side to side?
Well, the hat also, you know what I mean, moves a little bit.
The hat's a circle.
So it
I guess
really
it's
should be
the diameter of the
circumference, but
hat
Mm.
circle.
now we're getting into it.
Now I really feel
The
like we're
hats are
learning.
measured wrong.
This is a conspiracy by Big Hat to sell more hats.
Did y'all see that blue pelican?
Matches the blue hat.
Yeah, I
No.
thought that's what you were gonna say you were sparking.
Who's
He thought
sparking?
you saw, you can't even see it there. They're back there where I took the photo yesterday. Blue Pellies.
Those are
This, I
sick, dude.
mean, yeah, you're
That blue
just
is very vibrant.
actually most people that probably watch this are probably on Patreon, so they have early access to get it.
Oh,
But
that's
if you're
true.
not, um, it was just it's a so the Thai Pelican 2 revamped the Pelican. Um, and basically I made 100 of them, and a third of them. were the blue. Um, Maybe a hair over a third of them were the raw that already sold, and then I'll have one more color coming like maybe next year. Uh,
Nice.
and then that'll be it for the Tide Pelly 2s. But Patreon had early access. Friday, they will be up via the newsletter for lottery.
Is it heat treated or plated?
Well, so it's called electroplated, but it's not like it's gold plated. And
Okay.
and I don't know enough about the process, but it's not like plating. It leads you to think something else than it is.
It's not
What were
torched.
the
That's what I
Yeah,
was
it's not
asking.
torch. No, and after the fact, I wish I would have kept Rawls to torch myself because they're all unique and it's fun, but I didn't.
Right.
what were the titanium hawks, those blue ones?
Those were similar to these. So those are plated.
That was a cool blue.
Yeah,
That kind
because
of
you have
like
the cups are a
sky
little
bluish
different
color.
than the catch zone. I like the two-tone aspect of that way.
Yeah.
But what else you got on this price fixing before I got to go to the bus stop?
So the OPEC, which, is a group of oil producing nations, they coordinate the production quotas for oil. So that, I mean, that's like literally controlling the supply, which is impacting the price. There have been a lot of lawsuits and investigations into, big oil and
No.
coordinating pricing and supply.
How much do you know
Um,
about OPEC?
Not a ton. I mean,
Isn't so OPEC controls the supply.
yeah.
And is that the reason for that is so that Russia and Saudi don't just oversupply and crash the price?
What in the hell are y'all talking about?
So I don't know. I mean, in theory, they would control the quotas and supply to keep the market stable.
Yeah, because you're committed to a supply, so you also can't cut off your supply to
Right.
increase. So you can't control it with your supply, is the idea there. But in theory, anybody could just do it. Like what happens
But
if
the
you just
flip side of
stop being
that
part of OPEC?
theory is that they are saying like here's your, production levels,
Hmm.
even though it could be higher to have
Right.
more supply and lower prices.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
So that's like the baseline of my conspiracy is that
you're saying
they
that
are
OPEC fixes the prices.
intentionally bottlenecking it a bit, the supply,
Hmm.
so that, it justifies the higher price.
I mean, I don't know enough to agree or not agree with you, but I thought we were going. I thought it was going to be backdoor deal, not straight up.
Well,
Where does George Bush cash his checks at thanks to this?
He
at
has
the bank.
unlimited money. Like
Oh,
once that he did that deal, 9/11, it's
it's
just
over.
it's unlimited.
And then smartphones, so they were affected by the whole LCD panel that we discussed,
Okay.
the price fixing. Um, Other components like the chips and batteries there've been fines and stuff for the leading suppliers of those components, coordinating and fixing their prices. Um,
So because there's only like three lithium mines,
yeah,
they're fixing the price on the raw lithium.
kind of, yeah. Um, and then it's also just like the concept of it's called parallel pricing. So like, yeah, everybody's just going up, they keep in line. And that it's
But
sketchy, but
where's
it's not
the
illegal.
it's only illegal if you monopolize in a way that you actually like
Yeah.
say this is the bottom price we're doing, or this is the price we're doing this year for however you sell lithium, or however
Yeah.
you sell the parts for the screen.
And then the other side of the whole phone deal is remember a few years ago when Apple got caught and in trouble for um doing whatever to the older phones when they were putting out a new one?
Making them
I
obsolete.
we so what was happening with the old phones? They would slow your phone down so that you'd get frustrated with it and go get the new one through
Yeah.
updates. So update 18, it's going to slow down your iPhone 10, but it's going to work fine on the iPhone 15. Like getting those old ones out of there. Um, and their made up reasoning for that, if you don't want to believe them and you want to be a conspiracy theorist, um, was that the battery couldn't handle the computing of the higher processing, so it slowed your phone down to save your battery life. Otherwise, your battery would just die. Unless I'm mixing two together, where there was two events. They had the slowing down of the phone, and then they also had battery gate, where your.
No, I think
But I
it
think
was
they slowed down the performance of your phone in saying that it would save your battery.
Battery
yeah,
gate.
battery.
I like
Oh,
that name.
so like Apple and Samsung, two biggest, players in the phone market.
Hmm.
Samsung ratted on the screen price fixing.
Hmm.
Apple, I remember a few years ago, the FBI or NSA or whatever wanted them to like build in a back door into people's phones for them, like,
Hmm.
and they said no.
Right. There was like some sort of case, and there was a
Yeah,
way
you
that they
remember
could
that?
get in, but they wouldn't do it. And then eventually, I think they did.
I
Whether it
mean,
was a
they
different
probably
case,
did
but they
right
did
then,
give
but
out
just said
information
no
and
to save. They said no to save face in public, and then we're just like, yeah, sure,
no, I
probably.
think it was different cases, but then a different case later down the road, they did open the phone.
But yeah, it's the flip side. Samsung's for the snitches and Apple's for the.
I don't think you can win. They're both, I don't know. Once you get that big and once you're competing just to make shareholders money.
What's the conspiracy on the Epstein files taking up the Senate floor yesterday?
What's the
Uh,
conspiracy?
the conspiracy is that they got to go through and redact everything that was
Yeah, so
they
now
didn't
we
want
get to
shown.
know.
So then when they approve it, there's not going to be anything.
So now we get to see the bottom tier scumbags, not the top tier
Yeah,
scumbags.
you get to see everybody that didn't get to vote on it.
Man,
Yeah.
Clinton was definitely in there, dog.
The it's been a good week or so to be looking at memes on the internet. I'll tell you that much.
Sheesh. I just can't believe that is on our Senate floor. We don't have better stuff to be talking about, to be doing. Anyway, oh well.
D- The government is a reality TV show at this point.
Uh, man, you think that there are people out there that really need help, love resources. Epstein files was on the Senate floor yesterday. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's to me, it should just be released. Like the government's
Yeah.
for the people, not the
Years
other way
ago,
around.
bro. Don't hide it. Let's just let it all out.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Um, but so the other part of that is that one, they got to go through and take out what they wanted because of national security risk. But then, so the other aspect of that of keeping your name out of it when posting it, is that Epstein was an FBI agent, and this was all created by an intelligence agency, circles all the way back to actually Israel to control the U.S. government.
mm, daggum.
So that's where it becomes the
Have,
national security risk.
I haven't looked into that.
Ron, do you think
They're
Ron's
not
gonna be
just
a
hiding it because like whoever Clinton was on it or Trump was on it or whatever. That's not the real issue at hand here. That's what they're going to tell you.
Oh Lord.
Ron was on it?
Ron
Is
might have
that what
been
you
on
just
it, bro.
said?
We're gonna have to we'll have to go through the files and see if Ron was on any of them
It's
flights.
Oh
just
my
going to be
God.
sheets with like it's going to say like from Jeffrey to somebody, and then it's going to be black. You're not going
Yeah,
to get to
and
see
then
anything
Matt's
in it.
gonna post
No,
some AI generated picture in the Discord that's gonna be like from Jeff Epstein to redacted. I can't believe so and so did Kennedy.
bro.
That's the next aspect is whatever they release, is any of it true? Is it all made just to
This
No,
appease
whole
us?
thing was engineered.
That's why it's a national security risk.
they could just say anything's a national security risk.
Yeah, but no, that's why
They do.
Phil said it's all
Yeah,
engineered, and I agree him, but I think it goes all the way deep into
We think
controlling
it
the
was
U.S. government.
engineered for different reasons.
I
I
think
just
it was
did.
definitely engineered to control the U.S. government.
I think it was engineered to keep us distracted
Yeah,
while
it's
while
always
they make our
questionable.
smartphones and our gas more expensive.
Um, do we think
They
we should
don't
even
want us
post
to
this?
get
Do we
what?
think we should
Do we
what?
think we should post this dogcast?
It's
Why
gonna
wouldn't we?
get it's gonna get taken down.
Well, it's going to be you guys don't know what you're talking about because we know like the headlines of six conspiracy theories,
Yeah, well, hey,
just the headline.
yeah.
No, the ones I was saying earlier, that's those that actually happened.
But I don't think you know enough that we were talking about it in an educated way.
Nothing
My
I
Yes,
said
the
conspiracy.
was
screen collusion, the pricing collusion, but we don't know, how did they pick a bottom floor for their screen panels? And they just said add 100 to every unit.
oh, I don't know. I mean, I could dig into the case files, but I
Well,
mean
Now
get
we're
to
the
work,
talking.
fact that
bro.
it
Circled full
went,
circle right back to G2, the case files.
Yeah, get back
yeah,
to
Case
work.
file 006 on the way.
I'll
is
tell
it?
you, I'll tell you what the real conspiracy is, and that's that Dan Dietz was on B dot 20
I
years
knew
ago.
it. When Jake said, "Do you guys have any topics?" I'm like, Matt's gonna want to talk about B dot.
I'm just joking. Sorry.
But
Um,
really,
my conspiracy theory is that Jake refuses to make a rose gold titanium soy, the toy, because it would outshine all the other colors of it.
Dude, we need a blue toy too.
we
No.
will discuss that conspiracy next time on the
All right.
Dogcast. Thanks for watching.
Sorry I overslept. Love y'all.
Big 4-7 on three.
417.
No, big
Big
4-7.
4-7.
Oh,
You missed
oh.
that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Big
Big
4-7.
Big
4-7.
47. Love